What's up, Virgo? Let's see what Mr. Spirit has for you for the next 48. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo placements. I was thinking about hydration. I kind of got the same message for a Taurus, but theirs was more like focusing on their skin. So it could be like a new skin thing for them, like a routine. But for you guys, I was just picking up on like just hydrating. How am I going to hydrate? So I don't know if where you are, it's like really hot, or if you guys are feeling the effects of something, but you guys just need to hydrate. I'm getting like I'm not physically getting a foot cramp, but like that's what it feels like. It feels like you guys need to drink more water, okay? You have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Six of Cups, the King of Swords, Two of Cups, the Devil, and the Sun, to the King of Wands, to Temperance. You guys could be dealing with a fire sign at some point here in the next 48, or just in general, just the fires. You could have fire placements. With the Two of Cups, the Devil, and the Sun. Some of you guys are obsessed with someone new. If you guys have just recently met someone, it's like you and this person can't keep your hands off of each other. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of lust here as well. It feels very lustful, right? If that's not the case, some of you guys are aligning yourselves right now to meet someone that you have a really strong connection with, a really strong tie to. You guys are going to be all over each other. This person has a potential marriage potential marriage. They're potential marriage materials. Sorry, I can't get the words out. So yeah, it just feels like that. And I say that because the Devil, you have the two people that are chained up together. But yeah, I do feel that if you guys are not looking for love, I feel like love could be looking for you. Also, too, you could already be in a connection with someone. It could feel a little toxic, but it feels like things are easing up as well. So if you've been going through a rough patch with someone that you have a really strong connection with, and it just feels like never ending, I feel like it's going to ease up more towards Leo season because the Sun is here. Understand that everything that we do when we're dealing with people, whether it's platonic or romantic, we're teaching each other lessons constantly, okay? And so I feel like this lesson for you is about illumination. It's about self-illumination because the Sun talks about self, right? And you guys love bragging about the fact that you're Virgos. I've never met a Virgo that wasn't proud to say they were a Virgo. And so you guys embraced your sun sign. And so I feel like whatever situation you've been in, you guys are definitely seeing a different side of yourself. But again, this doesn't necessarily have to be a bad or a good thing. It's just one of those situations where if you're kind of dealing with a cycle with someone, this is to illuminate like kind of like who you are, how you are, and the things that you need to kind of work on. This isn't about like, oh, well, I guess I got to calm my temper down. No, this is like, do you continuously allow somebody to treat you or make you feel a certain kind of way? Like, do you continue to allow that? Like, that's the illumination. The question is why do you continue to allow that? Okay. So until you can kind of break that cycle of why you allow yourself to be put in situations like that, the cycle will continue. But I do see it easing up a little bit here towards Leo season. So in the next couple of weeks. Okay. But I do see a strong connection coming in for some of you. Those of you that are single, I do see love on the horizon. You could be meeting a King of Wands. This is someone that's very passionate. They're very witty. They're very funny. You love their energy. There's something here about them being sporadic and just wanting to have a good time, okay? And I feel like the sex is going to be impeccable is what I'm hearing. All right, next 48 hours. Page of Cups. You guys could be getting some sort of creative burst here, or a creative boost is what it feels like. You guys could also have kids. There could be an apology that comes in for you in the next 48 hours. Someone could have said something to you the wrong way and they're like, sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. That's what it feels like. This doesn't really feel like anybody from your past coming back to apologize. This just feels like someone, you could be having a misunderstanding with someone at work. And this is them coming back to like say like, hey, I was wrong. This could also be a friend coming back to apologize for something they said. I'm hearing over the weekend or over these last couple of days. You could be, whoever you might be like at a standstill with or might have had a little bit of a falling off with, I see that person coming in to apologize for you. But about this creative boost, it really does feel like you guys could be feeling more artistic. There's something here about like maybe decorating as well. Like this is you like buying stuff to decorate like your desk at work kind of energy is what I'm picking up on. But yeah, you guys could definitely be kind of like childlike. I'm hearing like lighthearted in the next 48 hours. There's something here about blue eyes. They all have blue eyes. I never noticed that. So I don't know if you're going to meet somebody that has blue eyes or someone that has, I don't even know why that matters. Some of you guys could have blue eyes. I don't know why that matters. Emotion maybe. You guys could be a little bit more on the emotional side for whatever reason, but you guys are doing your best to tame that emotion because there's also swords here. I feel like this almost feels like hot flashes. Someone here could have hot flashes. It's like 1 minute you're fine, right? Because you had like like, you're just fine because you have the swords. But then it's like you had a bunch of like the wands, the sun, the heat, all of that. And so I'm like, okay, so something's heating up. And then now you have the cups. So there's like a roller coaster of emotions is what I'm hearing. It's interesting. Knight of Swords, you guys could be really busy in the next 48 hours is what I'm picking up on as well. If you guys have kids, this is you having to take your kids to summer camp or taking them to their next class or just something like that. You're keeping your kids busy, or your kid is busy. But yeah, I do see that you guys are definitely kind of like everywhere these next 48 hours. Be careful about forgetting things like your keys, your AirPods, your phones, your money, your debit card. So yeah, just be mindful of that in the next 48 hours. No matter how busy you are, just make sure that before you step out of that door, you pat yourself down. Make sure you have everything. Like, take a second, because I feel like you'll regret it if you don't, okay? Six of Cups. Speaking of the past, maybe someone from the past could be coming back in to apologize. I didn't even catch the Six of Cups there. You could have someone that rushes towards you to apologize, to make something right. It's not going to be for everyone, but that could be the situation for some of you guys in the next 48, or maybe you've already reconnected with someone. But yeah, it does feel like that. But I don't know, there's something here about, like how I was saying with that Page of Cups, like the childlike energy. Some of you guys could be doing something that you used to do as a kid. This is also you sharing this little hobby with your kid. Okay, so there's something here about kind of being nostalgic and going back and doing something that that you used to do as a kid. This could even be like you go to the store and you find like, I don't know, like a candy you haven't had since you were like little. You didn't think that they still sold it, or I don't know. That it's like that. You know what I mean? You find something, it's nostalgic, and then you're just like all about it for the next 48 hours. But yeah, I do see that. You could have someone from the past come back. This could be a past friend. This just feels like reconnecting, reconciliation for somebody here. But it happens quick, so I see you moving forward because you go from a knight to a king. So if this is someone from your past that like you've intentionally removed yourself from because they weren't your good, like they weren't a good match, this is you guys having learned from that as well. Okay, there's something here about a father and son. Someone here, your son or your daughter, like if you have children, they you're like a mentor to them. They look up to you. So be mindful as well of what you're doing. Also, too, I feel like if you guys are like older and you have like kids, I feel like they're older now. They could be like in their 20s. But just know that you like provided like a really good childhood for them. There's something here about their childhood. A lot of them want to model kind of like what you did for them for their kids. There's something here about that, but you do have a kid that like genuinely looks up to you. It's your kid. I'm hearing you are the father. With a King of Swords here, you guys could be dealing with your father. You could be dealing with a boss as well. You could be dealing with an ex-husband, ex-wife. But there is like this King of Swords that you're dealing with in the next 48. This could also be you guys. You guys could be trying to be a little bit more logical, a little bit more grounded about the decisions that you're making. Some of you guys aren't like too content with the decisions you've been making. And so some of you guys might be cutting people out. You might be cutting out. Also, too, you could be starting some sort of new regimen, how I mentioned earlier about like the skincare thing. That could be you guys too, but this just feels like you guys could be going on a diet. You guys could be cutting out alcohol. You could be cutting something out. Okay, because again, like you have the King of Swords, he's facing the sun. This is about what makes you you. This is about what's going to make you happy and content with yourself. And so I feel like for the next 48, you guys could be paying more attention to what you're consuming, whether this is media or whether this is something you're physically putting in your body. Okay, I'm hearing something about nourishment. Nine of Wands to the Four of Cups. Oh, the Tower real quick. I don't know why I felt drawn to do that, but this is what you guys got coming here. You don't see this. Nine of Wands, Four of Cups, the Tower. Some of you guys are going to feel defeated in a situation that just does not keep getting better. And so a tower moment's coming for you. So be mindful of that. Let this tower moment happen. The more that you resist, the harder it's going to be. Just let it fall is what I'm hearing, okay? So that's just a warning for somebody here or for several of you. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll catch you on the next one.